On today's episode of the Views from Section 400 podcast, it's almost Halloween. We talk some Halloween candy. If fruit snacks should be allowed to be handed out on Halloween. Very contentious conversation. We also talk some football, college football, NFL Week 9 picks, and the World Series is surprisingly great. 18-inning game the other night. Talk about it all coming up next.
And just like that, we're back.
16, turn me up.
Welcome to episode 217 of the Views from Section 400 podcast. Today is October 30th. Halloween's right around the corner. 2025. And in the great words of Magic Johnson, with the series being 2-2, Game 5 is very important. Whichever team wins takes control of the series. The World Series is fun, gentlemen.
It's a better product than I expected we were going to get. A lot of people had the Dodgers sweeping this one. I don't know if I had swept, but I thought the Dodgers would have won handedly, and it's been flipped on its head. We are going to get 8 games. If you realize the other night we had an 18-inning, 4 a.m. on the East Coast, this and that type game. So that was interesting. But yeah, man, it's been a wild ride. I think probably already better than last year when the Dodgers took care of the Yankees. So it's all you can ask for when you're an outsider looking in, and definitely not rooting for the Dodgers. So I'm glad that they're fighting through. It's not a cakewalk for them.
Yeah, so there's been 2 18-inning games now in World Series history, and the losing team of that 18-inning game has won the next game both times, which is absolutely crazy because you'd think you're deflated after that, but I guess not.
That's the thought process I had. I thought the loser of that game would be down and out, but I guess I was wrong. I guess maybe it rallies the team and puts a little fire.
Yeah, you lose that game, you don't sleep that night. You win that game, you're sleeping pretty. You're sleeping through the alarm. You're sleeping good. You're not as ready for the next day. Those people who lose that game, that's all they're thinking about. They probably don't even sleep. They maybe get like 2-3 hours, and then they're just fired up. They know they need to go back and win the next one. Pissed that one got away from them. They think about all the opportunities they had over 18 innings to get it done and couldn't. So, all the power to them. But I'm with you guys. This has been a great World Series so far. Ohtani has been incredible. Vladdy's been incredible.
Reached base 9 times in that 18-inning game. Insane.
Yeah, he's insane. And if the Dodgers end up winning this, which, I still expect them to. I know Jays have put up a great fight, but I still expect them to, and he's going to win World Series MVP, no doubt.
It's either him or Vladdy. I mean, Vladdy taking Ohtani deep to get them back into this series. And Game 5 is tonight as we're recording this, so who knows? Maybe the Dodgers come out and prove to the world again they're going to win this series. But at the very least, the Blue Jays have made it fun, and Vladdy has been electric. And now, for the first time ever, we're going to get an MLB season that starts outside of the U.S. and ends outside of the U.S.
You said first time ever?
Yep, started in Tokyo, and it's going to end in Canada.
Yeah, that's actually wild. Wow. But dude, the Dodgers, something's got to happen. The Blue Jays have been putting up a great fight. Vladdy is awesome. Alejandro Kirk has had some very clutch hits.
I love your tweet about Kirk and the manager Schneider.
Oh my gosh, they're literally the same person. They look exactly the same. It's incredible. But no, I mean, dude, with the Dodgers pitching staff, I mean, it's incredible. When you're able to go Ohtani to Yamamoto, who throws a complete game, and then you start Game 3 with Glasnow, and I know he didn't have his best stuff. I think he gave up like a 3-run homer in the 5th or something like that. But he looked great to start the game. But going to him as your number 3, that's insane.
And then Blake Snell again tonight for Game 5. And Yamamoto, after throwing the complete game, he was warming up in the 18th inning. He was ready to go into that extra inning game. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, they're a phenomenal team, and something obviously needs to be done. But hopefully, I mean, I don't know who everyone's rooting for here. I call. Not that I really want it to happen, but I did expect the Dodgers to win it all this year. So maybe it'd feel good to get that call right.
Mr.
But
Chalk.
I don't think it really does. I'd still like to see the Blue Jays win it all. No one saw that coming.
No, I'm surprised we didn't do anyone but Dodgers pick. I don't know why we allowed the Dodgers to be in the field. And through the year, it honestly, didn't look as clear cut and dry, as tight as the NL West was. So props, I guess, to the Padres for hanging around there. But once you get into the playoffs, it's a more new condensed series, and the juggernaut teams really kind of get put on display better than over the course of 162. But Ohtani, to jump all the way back to when you guys started the conversation, Ohtani has been unbelievable, and I just have to shed light on the Phillies because they absolutely shut him down in that divisional series. And I know say, well, keep coping and this and that, but it really is interesting how Ohtani was non-existent in that series. Was not good at all. And he's just been on a tear the rest of the postseason, including in the World Series. So it shows you, dude, the Phillies very well could be in this position the Dodgers are in if they somehow found a way to win that divisional series, which you look at each game by game, there was massive opportunity. It was not a cakewalk for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Felt the same way about the Mets last year. Ohtani couldn't hit Shamanaya. It's ridiculous.
He shuts down against the NL East, Brian.
That's his kryptonite, I guess. And we have the Mets to blame for this
again.
again.
That's why I didn't want to play here.
Because if the Mets don't collapse, they get the Dodgers in a best of 3, and they don't get the Reds to just get momentum on in a joke of a series.
Yeah, probably.
Damn shame.
Interesting. Again, I know they'll tell me to cope and continue to cope. I got the Eagles, so you guys can all relax.
I was going to say the Mets had their shot last year.
The Mets did have their shot. The Eagles or the Phillies have had their multiple shots. So, well aware. There's. I'm not getting. It's winter. I'm not doing Phillies talk. I just had to shed some light.
Yeah, we need to remix that Hamilton song with "I'm Gonna Blow My Shot," and that'll be the anthem for the NL East in the playoffs.
It was first the Braves, then the Phillies, and I guess the Mets had one shot. Did they blow it because it was wild cards backed their way into it?
It felt like they were the team
went on a run in the
last year.
playoffs.
After they beat the Brewers in the playoffs, it felt like they were supposed to win the World Series. They had those 2019 Nationals
wild card vibe.
Yep.
I agree, but the Mets will always Met.
They will. I guess final thoughts here on the World Series. Jack, it sounds like you're still going Dodgers. Matt, you're still going Dodgers?
I'll take a flyer on the Blue Jays. I think they rallied together. It feels like George Springer's made for the moment, been there, done that kind of guy, and I like that it ends in Toronto.
Yeah, they just have so many fun guys like Barger and even Bo Bichette, who's been hurt for a month and coming back and hitting line drives off the wall.
They're the fun team.
They are the fun team, and you know how much I love fun teams.
Yep.
We could talk some basketball here, Matt. I know you're probably pretty excited about the current state of basketball.
Very excited. I sent a long paragraph before opening night to the fantasy football chat about how all the way back in I am on the Sixers, and they've been nothing short of amazing to start the year. I mean, give them their flowers. 4-0 start is a dream start for this team. Embiid's been on a minute restriction, not playing down the stretch, which is probably a good thing for this team. VJ Edgecombe, he's the rookie of the year through 4 games. They can keep throwing Cooper Flag as the favorite all they want. Edgecombe is the rookie of the year, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, so sorry to interrupt, but last year, a million times, you're like, why are you so high on Baylor? Why are you so high on Baylor? It's because of this kid. This kid just kept making me go back to the well and be like, they can make a run.
I didn't realize how special he was and how good of a talent he was. And was it maybe the lack of talent around him at Baylor was kind of their downfall? I don't know what he had behind him there, but it sounds like that was
Jeremy Roach.
Yeah, that was more the issue. But no, man. I mean, it's a very encouraging start when you have Tyrese Maxey, who I know people say I'm crazy, is leading the league in scoring through 4 games and looks like an MVP caliber player. You have VJ Edgecombe who's stepping in, Quentin Grimes, who you're getting on a very cheap deal this year, who will probably be a $20 to $30 million per year player next year in free agency. And then you have Jerry McCain, who people forget was averaging almost 20 points a game last year before he got hurt, who's just waiting to come back. Paul George is there. So there's a lot of players who can get the job done. And what I like the most about it is the attention isn't on one guy, Embiid, or one guy, Maxey. There's so many guys who can get it done on any given night, which takes the pressure off, allows the play to be more free-flowing, and I think will ultimately catapult this team to a place they haven't been before. And if that's the Eastern Conference Finals, I will take it and be very, very, very happy come April, May. But no, it's been a dream start. I know we've been hurt a lot by this team, but it really does. It feels different, and I know we're only 4 in, so I just pray the injury bug doesn't come to bite us in the ass, and we'll see what happens, man. It's I don't know what to say. I thought they'd be competitive. I definitely thought they were making the playoffs this year, as a lot of people had them out, but I wasn't expecting this start.
Yeah, best start since the COVID shortened season, 2019-2020, 4-0.
Yeah, and some ridiculous wins too, right? Down 12 late in the third quarter to the Celtics. Down.
They should have lost to the Wizards.
Down huge last night. There was. I think they were down. They were down to the Hornets on Saturday at home. Down 12, I think, at one point late in the third quarter. So some crazy comebacks. And the third quarter seems to be the kryptonite for the Sixers as well, because they've played atrocious in every third quarter so far this year. So something teams will definitely be looking to capitalize on is, getting them out of the break.
Yeah, that Hornets team is so funny too. They're not starting, but they have 3 rookies getting heavy minutes in that rotation. It's essentially a college basketball team with LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, Brandon Miller.
Yeah, well, fuck him.
I mean, I agree, but he's still a relevant basketball player on the Hornets.
He killed a guy. People forget. Well, he helped kill a guy.
I don't forget.
Speaking of fun basketball players, Mac McClung is back in the league. I thought this was a fun headline today. The Pacers are basically dying. Tyrese Halliburton's out, of course. But then you have TJ McConnell out. Nembhard's out. Benedict Mathurin got hurt. And John Furphy, Kansas legend, is also hurt. So the answer is Mac McClung. Him and Obi Toppin could have a dunk contest every game now.
That's unbelievable.
The Pacers used everything, like all their energy and then some, to make it to the finals last year, and you're seeing the ripple effects of that still. Overworked, overused, and like you said, Brian, they're dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a 80-game season. They'll have plenty of time.
NBA Cup's right around the corner.
Starts this Friday.
Gives a flying fish. I don't know.
I know the NBA really wants you to give a flying fish to keep the eyes off of what else is going on. I think Adam Silver's due at Congress in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of been the headline of the NBA for me so far. It's been what's been going on, the gambling scandal, and then after that, it's Victor Wembanyama.
Dude, I wish I would have gotten more Victor Wembanyama MVP futures in, because this guy, he's averaging 31, 14, and 5. And that 5 is blocks. And I know it's only 4 games, but like, dude, he's dropped 40. He's dropped a game with 9 blocks. Like, we're seeing what we heard as this guy's going to be the best basketball player of all time.
No, it's absolutely insane. And you're right. What we were hearing before, and that's all now coming to life. Sixers, Spurs, NBA Finals. Who says no?
I think the East does seem wide open, at least right now.
The East is wide open.
Yeah.
The West will be a lot tougher for the Spurs.
I mean, you know, I'm riding with the Knicks, but
the
think
Knicks
they're
like
starting to turn
downgraded
on
at
that.
coach, dude.
Look, they tried to shake things up. Clearly, you know, there was a cap with Thibodeau, so we got
So
to
you
see
get a
what
Mike
happens.
Woodson, the guy that can't get Indiana into the NCAA tournament every year.
Look, Jalen Brunson's running that fucking team anyway, man. What do you think?
His groin's hurting.
Yeah.
That team's kind of a mess too.
Well, like I was saying, long
The
season.
East is wide
Them,
open.
the Pacers, they'll be making runs. They've been playoff teams the past 2 years. I don't expect that to change this year. I mean, unless the Pacers like really just can't get healthy, but I expect them to come back. When is Hallie supposed to be back? Not till playoffs if they make it.
Long time, yeah, because
Yeah.
he tore it in the finals. So that's
Yeah.
June. Thinking Achilles is like a 9-month turnaround. So trying to go backwards here would be May, April. Like April earliest, probably.
I mean, that would be more than fine. But yeah, if he's not able to play till May time, I mean that might be the difference in them making the playoffs or not. Miles Turner is still good enough to do that.
He's on Milwaukee now.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
When
Dude.
did he get traded?
He
Did
was
we
a
go
free
over
agent.
this with you the other night, or was I going over this with
We
somebody
never
else?
did our NBA new places, new faces. We'll do it for college basketball, but we should have done it for NBA too.
It's always more fun in college basketball.
But yes, Miles Turner is with the Bucks now.
That's devastating. Yeah, the Pacers are cooked.
But you can probably get him decent value to not make the playoffs. Now that you know that information. So are you back in on the Bucks, even though Doc Rivers is there? Now they have Miles Turner.
What? How is Doc still there, dude? How is like Dame or Giannis not ran him out of town by now?
Well, Dame is. Did Dame?
Is
I
he
think
back with
Dame's
the
gone.
Blazers?
Did he go
Yeah.
back to the Blazers?
Okay.
I know he went somewhere.
As you can tell, I'm not locked in on NBA basketball. I think I've made this comment a couple times, but the NBA for me doesn't start until the NFL is over.
It's like mid-February.
Yeah, I'll check back in February. January,
I think that's
February.
a fair timeline. You know, the year, I think it was like 2014 when they had the lockout. That was the perfect schedule for them because like it opened up on Christmas.
I was gonna say I like the Christmas
Yeah.
Day games. Those are fun games to watch Christmas Day. But now that the NFL has Christmas games, NBA's taking a back seat.
That is also true.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they
dude,
need
they completely dominate the NFL. Just, I mean, the NBA's nothing. I mean, that was like the NBA's day. And then the NFL just was like, okay, we'll run 3 games and steal the entire day.
Yep.
What's the time change in Cancun? It's probably what, mountain time?
I would guess 2 hours back from the East Coast.
Yeah, so back. I'm trying to go forward. If NBA did like Christmas in Cancun or something. So you can play at like 8 in the morning, but that wouldn't work. You got to find a place if you're the NBA. If you're Adam Silver, you're trying to grow the game. You want it to be international anyway. Go play your games at like 8, 10, and noon.
You have to go play international. Go play in France.
Could do that. Yeah.
That's what
Bring
you'd have to
Wemby
do.
over to France, but the Spurs
Go
every
play
Christmas.
in France. Go, yeah.
Wemby can spend time with his family.
Have a game in
that's a win-win.
Germany. Have a game in Germany. Get Orlando Magic in Germany.
You know how pissed those players would be if they had to
Have-
spend
have-
Christmas in France.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they'd like Adam Silver anyway.
No.
Here,
Well, that's
Victor,
an idea,
this is
though.
all for you.
Maybe college basketball should do something like that. Although you can't make college kids play on Christmas. Either way, anything else on the NBA?
No.
No, other than extremely excited and optimistic for what the Sixers might be able to accomplish this year because of how the team's playing and mixed in with how wide open the East is, like you said.
Yeah, and we do get the basketball, at least Matt and I enjoy the most, college basketball back next week.
Monday.
And I think I want to do bracketology very early this year and get crazy with it for the people.
mean, I'm down for the people. That would be nuts, but When do we usually start it? Like first week of January.
Yeah.
So what is your new? What after week 1 you want to start rolling
I'm
out?
thinking like mid-November we start rolling out, and then we just see. Because imagine we get a bracket right, our first bracket like mid-November, and we have like half of the bracket correct. I mean, that'd be fun.
Dude, I'm down. It's always, we'll probably be a little bit off on some too, but that's what makes it fun.
All right, well, stay tuned for that on viewsfromx400.com. It'll drop on Tuesdays, maybe starting mid-November.
Maybe starting mid-November.
We do have other college sports on still. It's college football. Gentlemen, I think it's time for us to pick a team collectively and write out a future.
We do it every year. Why stop now?
So I went ahead.
I already know who our pick is.
I think I do too, but I went ahead and grabbed the undefeated teams just in case. We have Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia Tech, and BYU. We can look through the AP poll here. Jack, what team do you think?
I think you and Matt want to go with Texas Tech.
Okay, that is where I want to go. You don't want to go Texas Tech?
Me? Oh, I'll go Texas Tech. I'm all for it. I was looking at
extremely easy.
I was just looking at the AP poll, and I knew as soon as I saw them, I knew where you guys wanted to go. Guns up.
I think we were pretty easily convinced to take Washington together. There wasn't much debate there. Last year we went through a lot of debate. So I kind of like just settling on Texas Tech. We all like them.
Does it help that I have the Washington Huskies vintage throwback on?
That's not a great omen.
Why?
I mean, it's a decent omen. Maybe
they got to the national title.
But they got killed there.
They did get killed.
So does that mean Tech's getting dismantled in the national championship this year?
I think it's more wide open than it was that year. For like Michigan was out like clearing away. I mean, I guess Texas kind of was right there too.
Yeah, if Washington didn't muff that fumble, or what'd they do? They did something. Oh, no, yeah, they didn't take a timeout, and they gave Texas like 40 seconds they shouldn't have had. But, yeah, that was also a 14 playoff. 12-team playoff. Texas Tech should get in. I'm just worried about them losing a game they shouldn't in like a 12-team. But that's the beauty of college football.
That is the beauty. I thought you guys were going to have like Indiana circled. I know Brian's a huge Signetti guy.
Jack doesn't even know the coach's name.
Kurt Signetti.
There it is.
Yeah, I thought that's exactly. I mean, dude. I like after Tech beat Utah on the road in week 2. I've been all in on the Red Raiders. A huge fan of their team and what they got going on. Not that we're going to pick them, but just like general thoughts for the people who are looking down and, they're looking and they're like 8-0. How does that happen? What's the thoughts on Georgia Tech? Is this
the ACC
real?
Is hot garbage.
They're a good ACC team. They're a good ACC team. And I'm not really buying much more than that. Can they make a 12-team playoff? Yes. Can they win a first round game? Yes. Could they have a miracle second round game and maybe win that one? Yes. But they're not a national championship team.
Yeah, so obviously there's a little bias here, and people are going to call it a little bias because of the SEC ties. But I really think at least this year, the ACC in the polls is what the general public thinks the SEC is, where they're just like, oh, everyone's ranked and play the hypothetical game. If they were in the SEC, they'd be ranked and they'd win out with this schedule. I don't really think any of these teams, besides Georgia Tech, because they're undefeated, deserve to be highly ranked. Like Virginia's skated by bad ACC teams 4 times. They've won 4 overtime games. Louisville is not good. Miller Moss is not a good quarterback.
So does that mean that Miami's not good?
They got blitzed and lost by like 40 in there when Carson Beck threw like 4 picks. I guess that was Louisville, so you can give Louisville credit. But I just think they're all kind of bad. And Georgia Tech might be the lone team that is able to rise above the mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not in on them as a championship team, but I'm in on them as being the ACC champions. That's for sure.
They'll
But
get a good seed.
to Brian's point, I don't know how much that really means.
Out of out of the 2 8-0s at the bottom of the top 10, is Georgia Tech or BYU better? I feel like that's tight.
That's tight, but I am going to give it to Georgia Tech.
I think I would lean Tech, not just because they're the higher ranked team. I think I don't know. I honestly don't know. BYU sneaky. BYU is sneaky.
I like their quarterback a lot. I'm a fan.
I do like
Haynes King and Retzlaff. They're like the same quarterback. They both run a lot and they can throw when they have to, but they're gonna run and they're gonna score points. It's like the same team except they play on different coasts. It's so weird.
Haynes King's a truck. BYU, that's on the coast?
No, but the Pacific Northwest is also not the West Coast, so we don't really talk about geography how it should be in this show.
Fair enough.
Georgia Tech does get Georgia in the last game of the season. I think it's in Atlanta for some reason because money's just ruining college football. So we'll learn a lot about them in that game.
And that will not be an easy game for them. I don't expect them to win that.
That's the day after Thanksgiving, so Friday at 3:30 in Atlanta.
You know who else plays at 3:30 the day after Thanksgiving?
Villanova.
Your Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, they do have the Black Friday game this year.
They have the Black Friday game welcoming Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson to South Philly.
That's gonna
be a tough day for the Bears.
That's Caleb Williams 4 interception game if I've ever seen it.
Over under 72.5. Drunk Eagles fans chirp Caleb Williams for painting his nails.
Every single Eagles fan in that stadium will have a remark.
That guy's going to get killed for that. And I would say the over in general of total points, dude, that could be a shootout.
Does DeAndre Swift get booed, or does he get a little appreciation video?
It wasn't really his, like he came here, like he wasn't here long enough to be, I would say, more of an applaud than a boo. He wasn't here long enough to. I mean, he was like
getting a hype video.
No.
He came from Detroit. Like
he was. Yeah, it wasn't like he was like drafted.
A hometown guy though. Drafted.
I would say this, and people think I'm crazy. I think Miles Sanders would get the hype video in the stadium before DeAndre Swift.
Actually, I don't think that's crazy to say.
It's not that
at
crazy.
All.
He was drafted here. He played here. He did have some like nice highlights here. That's about it. But Swift was here for like 1 year.
Yeah, but I don't know. He did good things that year. And I'm thinking of like the Philly ties and stuff. And it'd be nice for his family. I'm sure he'll have family members there and it'll be like a homecoming.
He'll have family member. I don't think he's getting like a highlight video. No.
I'm going to bet the touchdown. I will definitely bet on the.
Maybe he'll score. I think that could be a shootout, though.
The Eagles did just trade for a cornerback. Maybe finally solve their cornerback too.
I think he was a slot guy, though, right?
Yeah, you play him on the outside.
More in the slot. I don't love throwing Cooper DeJean out there to play as your number 2 corner. I like him in the slot, that like hybrid slot safety guy. We'll see what happens. It's, he got an extension from the Jets and was really highly touted in the league as being one of the better cornerbacks. And apparently after Robert Salah left, he fell off a cliff. So maybe a new scheme. Vic Fangio's probably, if there's somebody to figure this guy out, I like our odds with Vic Fangio, and welcome to the squad. I'm sure you got a lot more juice and you feel a lot more excited about playing for the Eagles than you do for the Jets. So that's my takeaway.
Yeah, Breece Hall after this trade tweeted out a GIF of a guy eating popcorn, and there's been rumors linking him to the Chiefs, and I'm terrified of that possibility happening.
I don't need to see that,
especially with Rashee Rice.
That'd be ridiculous. Like Brees Hall is really good. People do not. I feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves playing for the Jets right now, but he is really freaking good.
Yeah,
the fact they're giving Isaiah Davis like 10 carries a game is insane.
Insane.
Before we jump off of football here and get into Michael of the Week, Jack, we do have to do our weekly Auburn Tigers State of the Union. I got 2 things for you.
Are you sure we have to?
I think we do.
I'm happy we won, but
yeah. So the first debacle is it's a navy blue out, I guess, and they're playing Kentucky, which is a traditionally blue team. Just not sure what the thinking is there.
Why wouldn't you have an orange out against a team like that? Or white out might not make sense. They're blue and white, but have an orange out. That just makes so much more sense than navy blue.
Yeah, I would have rather it just been a blackout for Hugh Freeze's funeral. The other set I have for you, only 4 FBS teams have not allowed over 24 points in a single game this season. That would be Ohio State, Indiana, Miami, and the Auburn Tigers.
Yeah, 3 ranked top 1 and 2, and I think 12 or 13 is Miami's at right now. And then you have the unranked Auburn Tigers.
Yep, that would be an 8-0 team. An 8-0 team, a 7-1 team, and the 4-4 Auburn Tigers.
Yeah, that's Auburn for you. We've got an elite defense and haven't had a quarterback in 2 decades. So there you go.
Your Jared Stidham and Bo Nix hatred is so unwarranted.
They were bad at Auburn.
They were good.
If they were good, we would have won national championships with them. They had great defenses behind them.
If that was a 12-team playoff when Jared Stidham was there, Auburn had a very good chance of winning the national championship. They beat Georgia and they beat Bama in the same season, and they happened to lose to Georgia because Kerryon Johnson was banged up.
Yeah, we lost the SEC championship and then didn't make the Natty. I remember it well.
Stupid game anyway. All right, let's get into Michael of the Week.
Really quick, just so the people know, our future is Texas Tech here.
Yeah, we're locking in Texas
All
Tech.
right,
I'm not
we're
sure
locking
what
in.
the odds are, but
we're locking in
it
the Red Raiders. All right, just to make sure there's no discrepancy there. I feel like there was no official Everybody's good with that pick.
I think so. I'm with it.
I need I'm in. I think so is not confident. That tells
Guns
me
up, baby.
Got 1 foot in, 1 foot out with that.
Guns up. Red Raiders, national championship winners this year. Let's do it.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
So when the Red Raiders are in the national title game, do we get Mahomes, Kelsey, and Taylor Swift in a box?
You definitely get Mahomes. I'm not sure if we're getting the entourage or not, but we're definitely getting Mahomes there.
I think the entourage. I think there's a better chance we get it than we don't.
Do we see Michael Crabtree with Mahomes?
Probably not.
I'm gonna have to guess
They
no.
didn't even play together. They just went to school there.
I can't really, off the top of my head,
apart.
think of another Texas Tech football player.
Texas Tech GOAT.
Yeah.
Crabtree and Mahomes.
Wes Welker.
Is he Texas Tech?
Yeah.
It's a hell of an offense. Mahomes,
Ooh.
Crabtree, and Wes Welker.
Zach Thomas? Yeah. Zach Thomas, too. That's a legend.
He was the college basketball kid they had that led them to the title against Virginia. I kind of
Jared
blocked that year
Walker?
out of my brain. Who?
Jared Walker?
No, but I think his
No.
first name was Jared.
Jared something. Jared Culver?
Culver. Yep. Yeah, and then he got drafted to the Timberwolves, I think.
Yeah, didn't do much in the NBA.
No. Good pull.
There's that for your useless college basketball knowledge that's stuck in the back of my brain.
Also, just another tangent. They're starting to do the intros for, like they do for Sunday Night Football, where the players say the colleges. They're doing that for NBC basketball now. So it kind of does nerf our college basketball random knowledge, Matt. Now everyone's going to know where these players went to college.
Oh, they're doing that on ESPN? I didn't even know.
NBC. So the Tuesday NBC games.
They're doing NBC gets college basketball too?
No. I guess I could have explained that better. Like how the Sunday Night Football does the intros, and they say like Travis Kelce, Cincinnati.
Oh yeah.
Now they're doing that for basketball. So it's
Now
like
they
Jalen
do
Brunson,
that. So it's
Villanova.
so they say the college. I got you. Yeah, definitely could have used a little bit of a better explanation there, Brian. I was trying to decode that, and I was way off with what you were saying in my head. But we know what it is now. Texas Tech, lock it in. The Views from Section 400 official 25-26 college football national champion future. I mean, can we at least at a bare minimum tell the people what the odds are?
Yeah, let's find it.
Like,
We got any guesses?
Have it odd, dude. Week 2
to win the Natty, 2,600.
Week 2, when I was looking at it,
Lower.
they were 6,600.
I'm gonna guess 1,900.
I honestly don't know. I don't.
What did
Should
I
I
say?
have it in front of me.
What did I
You
say?
said
26.
26.
I'll say plus 4,000. Why not? Nah, it's not going to be that high.
That ranked 13.
It's hard to win the Natty.
It's not going to be plus 4K. I don't know. What is it, Brian? I don't care.
Yeah, and Jack and I were on the opposite ends. It's plus 2,200. Some good value. That 10 will win you 220. So yeah, I'll put 25 on that, or 23. What's the 500? 22.
Put 400
2250 to
on
win
it.
500.
Put 400 on it.
2275. 2275 to win
Put
500.
I'll do 100. Jack does 100. You do 100. Will does 100.
Put 400 on it.
400 will win 8,800.
Beauty.
It's basically just we all get paid out 2K each, right?
Yep, essentially.
That's how that would go.
Like 2,200 each.
Still would be fun though, because it'd be a huge ticket.
Cash it.
Did we do that?
Not actually.
I'm kind of down.
Hopefully this part gets cut, but not actually. I'm not.
What do you mean?
I'm not giving you $100 to put on fucking Texas Tech. No.
At about 40. We all throw in 10.
I could get behind that.
That'll win 880. We all win $200.
That would cover StreamYard for the year, right?
We have the ticket that we can flaunt around. I'm just thinking about it. Like, does Texas Tech actually have a chance to win it all?
Yes.
I don't know, dude. I you know me. I'm Mr. Chalk, but Ohio State looks like.
By the way, I know they're the best team. Ohio State. I don't think it's as clear cut and dry. Like, I know it's not going to happen. I know it's crazy to say. I would not be surprised if it's like not a cakewalk with them in Penn State this weekend. And I know that's nuts to say, but I would not be surprised if that's like a tricky game. And it could be a blowout, and it could be that. Like, I would not be shocked if it's like, holy shit, it's end of the third quarter and like Penn State trails by 3 with the ball. Am I nuts for thinking that? Because I'm not even a Penn State guy.
Penn State's still a talented team. They've been horribly mismanaged. But
everybody's
they're still a talented
counting
team.
them out.
They've quit. But they probably won't quit against Ohio State because they want to win.
Quit. This is a game you want to win.
Yeah. I mean, but this is also a game where I think if Ohio State can handle business early and punch them in the mouth, Penn State's not going to respond. And
they go away,
yeah.
I think it might go exactly how that Monday Night Football game went, where the Commanders hung around for a little bit, and then the Chiefs were just
for
better.
Sure could see like the pull away late where it was close all game, but the final score is like Ohio State wins by 3 scores. And it's like, well, this wasn't a close game. But it was like a 3-point game until, midway through the third. Then they like score a touchdown, get a turnover, score again, and it's like, oh, fuck, 17 points.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
Texas Tech is our future.
Texas Tech.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
400 bones. Lock it in.
Last question what was Washington's odds?
They were higher because I put in like 5 to win 250.
Yeah, so they were like in the 4,000 range.
Yeah, and they got to the championship. So stop hating, Jack.
I'm just like making sure this is our pick. Now we're gonna overthink it. So I don't know. You guys know It's Texas Tech. We're not changing it. We're
Yeah,
locked
I
in.
got him.
Let's go. Red
$400. Let's do it.
Brian confidently said yes. You, Jack, were.
I saw it coming from a mile away, from down the street. I knew this
You
is where
did.
we were going all along.
You did know. And to be fair, I did not think Texas Tech was. I did not think. I thought Indiana was where Jack was like, I know where you guys want to go here. I thought you guys were going to say Indiana.
Zach's not here.
No. All right, that's all I have on that.
All right, Michael of the week.
Who's it presented by, Brian?
Michael of the week is presented by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the official ticketing app of the Views from Texas 400 podcast. If you want to go to a basketball game this Christmas, or a football game, or an Eagles Black Friday game, or maybe you want to go to Atlanta to see Georgia Tech probably get blown out by Georgia, use code Views from 400 at checkout for your first SeatGeek purchase. Get $20 off. You support us at the same time. And SeatGeek makes it easy to find the best deal for your buck. Especially if you're going to Atlanta, you could probably save that $20 and then go buy 5 hot dogs and 2 soft pretzels for $20. So use code Views from 400 at checkout. That's Views from 400, $20 off your first SeatGeek purchase. I think that's one of the better reads I've ever done.
Good job, buddy.
Very electric.
All right, Jack, start us off with Michael of the week.
Yeah, Brian, we're in luck. There is an Auburn Tiger who has a chance to win a ring this year.
Jackson Quaven.
No. Football, buddy. NFL. King.
Oh, boy. Auburn Tiger chance to win a ring. Braden Smith, Colts.
Sure, but I was thinking someone else. Just got traded recently.
Tank Bigsby, Eagles.
Well, yes, but also not who I was thinking of.
Hold on, what was the question?
Traded even more recently.
Oh, God.
What was the question? I'll get it first.
Auburn Tiger with a chance to win a ring. So an Auburn Tiger on a good team.
Just got traded to a good team.
Roger McCreary.
Winner.
What I say? First try, not even thinking about
Bang!
it. Dude. Come on.
Where did he get traded? I saw he was traded.
He's out in LA with Stafford and McVay, Puka, and the boys.
All right, so we got a good chance this year between the Eagles, the Colts, and the Rams now.
I feel like we have the two, and maybe I'm out of pocket for saying this, but I feel like we have the two best teams in the NFC represented now.
Yeah, I wonder what Anders is doing. I know he was hanging around on the Packers practice squad for a while.
That doesn't.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't be. It would count. It would count. Oh, not practice squad. Yeah, if he was actually kicking for them, yes. But they're running with McManus.
Hanging out on the practice squad. Give me a break.
Yeah, well, you never know if he would get the call, but I think they went with another backup recently when McManus was hurt. I guess we're Daniel Carlson away from getting traded to the Chiefs when they finally let go Bucker to really cornering the market here.
You think that's going to happen?
It should.
But yeah, I'm pumped, dude. I mean, I forget about Tank, but I mean, we are the ones who dealt him to Philly. But yeah, Roger McCreary made the news for getting traded to the Rams, and I am happy for that, man. Get yourself out of Tennessee.
He's been rotting in Tennessee his whole career. It's good to see for Roger. He's really good too.
He is.
Yeah. We also have a couple guys on the Bucs too, so Auburn's got a chance.
The Bucs aren't winning the Super Bowl, but is Roger McCreary the best Auburn Tiger in the NFL currently?
Derek Brown.
Yeah, big Derek Brown.
Brown's better than McCreary.
Yeah, Derek Brown. Nope. I mean, he's an all-pro caliber kind of player.
He's just kind of stuck in Carolina.
Yeah,
same kind of thing.
Who, by the way, is 4-4 and has made their way to the In the Hunt graphics that Fox Sunday shows. Carolina Panthers are on the In the Hunt graphics.
Also, maybe Jamel Dean he's done it for the longest. He's done it for a long time. Also, Jonathan Jones, I think, is still around. There's some good Auburn Tigers, but
he is
good for the Panthers.
There's the best.
Derek Cole is he's on the Seahawks now.
He's becoming something.
Yeah, but there's the best, and you're saying it's Derek Brown.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you if you want to count it, maybe Bo Nix.
Stop it. I knew you were going to say that, Brian. He's not better than Derek Brown. He's just not.
It's tough.
Yeah,
to
I guess not
compare
right
the
now,
two.
but
Tough
eventually,
to
like
compare the two. You can't compare a quarterback to a D lineman or DN, whatever he is.
I just mean like where
You
they
can't do
are. Like if
No.
you look at Derek Brown as far as defensive linemen go around the league, he's up there like with the top dogs. He's not the top
It's
dog,
like,
but he's up
that's
there.
I guess the way you do it is like is
Bo
Derek
Nix
Brown one
is
of the top, and then it's you go, it's Bo Nix, but it's
average.
also harder
Okay.
to be a top quarterback.
Yeah,
So
we'll
That's
give it to
fair.
Derek
That's
Brown.
fair.
We'll give it to Derek Brown.
give it to Derek Brown.
Good Michael Jack.
Thanks, Brian.
Matt, what's your Michael?
It inspired a lot of discussion.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
did.
mean that's what the point of these are. I think the discussion is better than whatever. I don't know. My Michael of the week shocked me for sure, just because I was uneducated on the topic. But and they haven't paid their quarterback yet. But the Patriots sit at 6-2, basically atop the AFC. I know the Colts are there, and after the internal report today, I know the Lions had a big signing in Aiden Hutchinson. The Patriots have just under $49 million in cap space. $49 million. That's a lot of cap space. And they're 6-2. And people are starting to call for them to be in the AFC Championship. So, this rebuild in Foxborough that is now in full force is unbelievable, and they have a lot of money to spend to bolster whatever they got to do. And I know a portion of that's got to go to Drake May for whenever he gets his extension. But still, man, just under $49 million, by far the team with the most cap to spend. And they look pretty elite at the top of the AFC.
The best case scenario for my sports rooting interest is Drake May becomes the next Tom Brady and Mike Vrabel becomes the next Bill Belichick. And then Jackson Dart can go beat him twice in the Super Bowl. But Myles Garrett has also been linked to the Patriots here because of that cap space. And we just talked about Garrett not wanting to win and getting paid, but imagine him on that team.
I mean, $40 million a year. They got 49. So what? That would drop them down to $8.7 million in cap space. Is that how that would work?
You could also restructure it to like turn it into back-ended deal where you can pay May.
Money.
Bro, yeah. I can't deal with the Patriots being an AFC superpower again. I really can't.
I
really can't.
They have all like, what's I don't even know the word for it, but when you see something like from 100 miles away and all the groundwork is laid and the pieces are there. I mean, Jack, for you more, as everybody's like, oh, we don't want to see the Patriots be this crazy dynasty. But for you in the AFC, as you're trying to, figure out your own problems down there in North Florida.
Brian's talking about rewriting history, him and Jackson Dart getting 2 Super Bowls against the GOATs. And meanwhile, I'm looking at history, and we're going to have another Myles Jack wasn't down. We already had a Devin Lloyd wasn't down this year against the Bengals. What's it going to be against the superpower Patriots next year? I can't deal with it, man. We need to be the team that gets the calls, not the Patriots.
Yeah, it's just, dude, they'll probably get rid of Stephon Diggs. I don't know what he's making, but that'll clear some stuff up.
They got space. Ramondre Stevenson can go away eventually. And they also are looking for a running back. They really hate Trevion Henderson. I don't understand that.
I think he's hurt.
I don't understand it either. Was it fumbling issues? Like what's the deal?
Apparently just can't pass protect.
Oh, that's what it was. The pass
Vrabel's a huge, you got to do the dirty work to play guy.
Of course, yeah. You got to be able to protect your quarterback. There's no doubt. But also, like Vrabel, we've seen this before. Like when Vrabel got Derrick Henry, he sat him for the first year or 2 of his career. He worked him in. He was not the feature back. It took him a second to ease in that rookie. And now he's one of the best of all time. Just topped top 5 in rushing touchdowns the other day. Ever.
Jack, I might be really mean to you right now, but this just made sense in my head. So if the Patriots start up a new dynasty, I think that would make Trevor Lawrence Blaine Gabbert.
No. Blaine Gabbert is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Well, you would have the struggling years, and then you'd get another quarterback, and you'd go to the AFC Championship.
No, like at least give me Blake Bortles. If you're gonna do this,
Well, that's
at
what I'm
least give
saying.
me
Like, you would
Bortles.
have to start with Blaine Gabbert and then find your Blake Bortles.
Do we? Do we have to go all the way back to Blaine
That's kind of how
Gabbert?
that
Hold
timeline
on.
worked out.
Why Blaine Garrett though, or Gabbert, whatever the hell the guy's name was?
Yeah, I mean, come on, Brian.
Like why? Like why him?
I guess he was supposed to be him.
That's kind of how the timeline worked. He was supposed to be the guy, and then the Patriots took over the mid to late 2010s, just like they're about to take over the mid to late 2020s, and you're going to get your quarterback to go on his insanity run to the AFC Championship game. That's not going to be Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, Brian, you're acting like the Patriots dynasty with Brady was the late 2010s. It was for 2 decades, dude.
Well, yeah, but just the timeline, how it would work right now.
There was a weird like Matt Castle year.
The Matt
Yeah,
Castle / Deflategate stuff, and the late 2000s, early 2010s weren't the best for Brady.
That was between the 2 Giants Super Bowls, to be honest. The 07
Yeah,
and 2011.
the Giants happened,
when that
I
scene
feel
was.
like Deflategate was later than that.
It was towards the end of it. So he had the early 2000s, and then he won in 05, was his last one. Then he lost to the Giants in 07. And then
Wasn't Deflategate during like the Falcons Super Bowl run?
yeah, I think you're right. Deflategate might be
2016?
Either way, timeline works out. Bortles was like 14, 15. Went to the championship at 15.
17.
17?
Yes.
So even later, yeah. Well, there you go. Damn, he was their starter for like 4 years.
The boat was good. He took us to an AFC championship. Well, he was along for the ride on our way to an AFC championship.
He was on the team.
I
He
had
was
it
on the
like
team.
he was a rookie, AFC championship, bad, and then he was on like the Chiefs. But I guess I just didn't give him enough time.
Look,
That
I know my
Central
Jaguars
Florida
history,
team was
and I'm not.
unbelievable.
I know my Jaguars history, and I'm not giving you Blaine Gabbert here. If you really want
I
to.
said it was going to be mean.
If you want to be mean and disrespectful like that, you can have Blake Bortles, but you're not getting Blaine Gabbert.
Okay, well then you're not going to another AFC championship game.
Hopefully, Devin Lloyd won't be down the next time we make an AFC championship.
There's a huge game for Trevor Lawrence. I mean, that's there. I know I always ask it at the end of the show. It's what do I call it? The sink or swim, the make or break game of the year. The Jaguars have their make or break game. This is, do we go for the playoffs or do we pack it in? I mean, a loss to the Raiders.
A loss to the Raiders with the
Make
way
or break play game of the year. Jaguars are on the hot seat.
No doubt. I mean, the Colts with the way that they've started out this season, the Jags are definitely, in a position where this is a must-win game against the Raiders in Vegas. But, I still have faith. We have an easier second half of the season. The Colts have a harder second half of the season. I think based on records right now, we have the 7th easiest rest of the season schedule. So I'm looking forward to the second half. Really hoping the team was able to fix some things over the bye. Come out week 9, go to Vegas, get right, start the championship run.
This is the start of the DVD. The
Yeah.
bye week into Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, the Chiefs game will be on the DVD.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I mean, you beat the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. It makes the cut.
Nah, it'll be a whole song and dance, dude. They'll do Travis Hunter getting drafted.
Oh, yeah.
They'll show Lawrence like at his home with his wife in May.
Just had a baby.
Just talking, yeah, dude. And then it'll go, yeah, that'll be a whole thing. But
Does
Cohen
Liam
getting
Cohen's
hired.
Duval make the cut?
you guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
in a you guys are in a
Oh
week
man,
9.
I'll direct that DVD. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
You do that, but you guys, this is very extreme wishful thinking. As I was about to say, you guys are in a week 9 must-win game on the road against the Raiders. So I'll let you guys focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, we don't need to get ahead of ourselves. One game at a time. Let's take it day by day.
To play the Raiders all year, tough playing them this year as they reloaded with Tyler Lockett.
50-yard Lockett touchdown to end the Jaguar season.
No. I mean,
Could have a little juice.
Well, you want to know what the
all
thing
Geno's
is?
weapons.
I was going to say, the thing is Geno's good for like 3 Hall of Fame caliber games a year.
This week's going to be one of
You
them.
already
This
let
might
Jake
be
Browning
one.
have his.
Jake Browning always has a Hall of Fame type game against the Jaguars. So, yeah, we were expecting that one when Burrow got hurt. I said, we had Burrow. Oh, Burrow had no shot against us. But Jake Browning, there was no shot. We didn't have a shot against them.
Jack, what's your nervous level? Like realistic, like
for this week?
Are you just like, we're
zero.
going in,
No.
we're stomping them out, and it's not a problem?
Yeah. Coming off the bye, I have zero hesitation. We're winning this game. We're winning this game.
Just
like
wanted to gauge
Vegas
the level.
is not a good team. They're really not.
Gauge
And
the level of concern.
I got a lot of
Season
respect for
line.
some of their players, but they're not. The Jags are not losing this game.
Ashton Genty,
I bet the
200-yard
house.
rushing.
No shot.
Jack, I'm with you this week
56
because
yards rushing.
On the
I'm
best
playing
team
Travis
line in
Hunter
football, per Brian.
against Matt. So I'm with you this week. Big Jack guy.
Hell yeah. Go Jags.
Yeah. The Hunter's going to dominate the defensive side of the ball out of the bye.
Both sides.
That's what you've been calling for all year.
No, we're gonna
both sides.
We're gonna get 70% on both sides. That's
They don't
my
need him
hope.
to cover Trey Tucker.
That's true.
They might.
They got Newsom.
Yeah.
Could be a huge Trey Tucker week.
Jacoby Myers healthy yet?
I don't think he wants to play.
He didn't want to play before the season. He wanted to be traded.
He is, for whatever it's worth, he is projected points in on the fantasy apps. I don't know if that means anything, but
Yeah.
he could be trending towards playing.
We'll see.
We shall definitely see. But Brian, I think you got to sneak a Michael in there for us.
I do. So we called Scott Foster the extender in the NBA for his prowess to extend series. I think that title may have to go to Brad Paisley every time he comes to sing a national anthem during the World Series. He's done it 4 times. Game 2 in 2017, that game went 11 innings. Game 3 in 2018, that game went 18 innings. Game 1 in 2022, 10 innings. And then he sung it for this 18-inning game in this World Series.
Unbelievable.
How does that happen?
So you're saying the 18-inning game, he sung it and went till 3 a.m. on the East Coast?
Yep, every time he sings, it goes to extra innings. I guess next time, we have to remember this. Next time Brad Paisley's scheduled to sing the national anthem at a World Series game, we bet the game to go to extra innings.
Do they only have one high-caliber person per World Series? Or do they have...
You got someone new to do it each game, right?
Yeah, but I feel like they're like in 08, they had Taylor Swift sing it with the guitar at Citizens Bank Park, and that was and then who knows who did it the rest of the series? Or do they have celebrity singers do it every game? I don't know.
It's probably different where you are. Like LA, they can just find a celebrity on the street and be like, "Hey, you want to come sing the anthem?"
Yeah, that's true.
Philly makes sense. Or Taylor, she's from Jersey, right? Or is she from Philly?
She's from PA.
Okay.
I'm not sure what today. I want to say Reading. If I had a guess, if I'm wrong, don't come slit my throat.
The Swifties are going to kill you.
I know.
Seems more like a Lancaster kind of.
Yeah, it could be something like that. I don't know.
Going to the Schwarbenborgen.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
She is from West Reading. Good call, Matt.
Hey, what up, Matty?
On the money. There's some more pointless knowledge.
Matt Poland confirmed Swiftie.
They got to get me on Jeopardy. Nah.
For real?
Nah. Be on Jeopardy for I don't even know.
College basketball.
Just random. I don't even know what it would be.
I'm trying to find the anthem singers. Okay. So they've had Pharrell Williams for game 1, BB Rexa for game 2, and then 2 Canadian stars that I don't know for games 3 and 4. So LA's bringing out the BB Rexa doesn't really seem like a national anthem type performer, but let's get to some confidence picks, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's update the people on the standings here. If you're watching it on the YouTube, you see it in front of you. If not, I will say it out loud for you. Matt's extended his lead. He's at 702 points. Only missed the Falcons, the Bengals, and the Steelers last week. I dropped a little bit further down. I'm at 675. I picked the 49ers and the Browns for an upset over the Patriots. Don't know why I did that, but I did. Jack had the best week, but he's still behind. He's at 588 points. He missed the Falcons at 13 and the Bengals down at 4.
Yeah, I had a lot of faith in the Falcons after the way that, they've been playing some great football in select games this year. They're just so inconsistent, but I thought that Kirk Cousins was going to come in and do a fine job playing Miami, but didn't get it done.
Now we
No,
know
he did not. He might be done. Unfortunately for Kirk. That when you have an injury when you're that old, he's got a nice family too, it seems like. Go hang out with your kids. No need for football.
Yeah, man. He's gotten paid some handsome checks. He's good. He can get out of the public eye and go be a family man.
Yeah, he's always been a little overrated and a little overpaid for me.
Yeah, he has, but there's always a guy.
Don't kick a man while he's down.
There's always a guy.
All right.
It'll be Jackson Dart in a few years.
Hey, now.
Some might say it's Trevor Lawrence.
Some might say it's Trevor Lawrence. All right, Matt, you're in the lead. Let's hear your picks. Yeah.
I'll kick it off with the Rams over the Saints, Chargers over the Titans, Packers over the Panthers, Ravens over the Dolphins on Thursday Night Football. Lamar expected to be back. Lions over the Vikings, who don't really have a quarterback. Cowboys over the Cardinals. Patriots over the Falcons. Broncos to take down the Texans. The Jaguars, who I usually fade in this confidence board, I do have getting a win out in Vegas this week. Niners take down the Giants. I think the Giants are dead with their gimmick running back going down for the year. Bears beat the Bengals. Seattle takes down the Commanders. The Colts beat the Steelers on the road. Don't love that pick, but I just didn't know where to go with it. And then the Chiefs to beat the Bills on the road and probably what is the game of the weekend.
That is definitely the game of the weekend. Why isn't it Sunday Night Football?
I don't know. What is it, 425?
Yeah, I know they expected Jaden Daniels, and he might be healthy against the Seahawks, but give us Bills Chiefs.
It still doesn't compare.
It's still too early to flex. They start flexing shit out.
Yeah, but at the same time, everybody has Bills Chiefs circled. Like when the calendar drops every year, there's no reason to not have that game as a primetime game.
Yeah, that's true. Some say the 4 o'clock slate on Sunday is more prime time than 8:20.
Just don't agree with that, but hey,
I prefer the 4 o'clock, to be completely honest with you.
Okay.
Some people it's just prime time is 8 o'clock because it's the only standalone game, so I get that. But 4 o'clock slate on a Sunday afternoon, I don't know. Am I really that far out on an island?
I don't agree with you, but I see why you think that.
I like to give a game like that my full attention, and the 4 o'clock slate usually competing with other games around the league. I mean, my Jags are in the 4 o'clock slate this weekend.
Exactly my point. Don't need to watch that game.
Be watching every snap.
Yeah,
live from Las Vegas.
I would have rather Monday Night Football. I don't know. Sunday Night Football, I'm like, footballed out. I did all day Saturday, all day Sunday. And now it's like, Sunday night. I at least need a breather. And then, all right, Monday Night Football, I'm kind of reset a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm out on an island. I like being on an island.
I see where, like, I can appreciate your take. I don't agree with it, but I see
That's
what
fine. Wasn't looking for anybody to hop on.
I'll go second because I'm second.
Brian, before you go, can I offer, when we do the analysis after the picks, can we chill with the music?
No.
Let's get into the whole segment.
It's way better when we're going down the list of games.
No, it's the whole segment.
Okay. All right. I'll never ask again. Let's go.
Rams over Saints to kick it off. I am annoyed at myself. I dropped the Rams defense last week. Lions over the Vikings second. Like Matt said, the Vikings don't have a quarterback. Ravens over the Dolphins on Thursday night. Lamar, please just kind of chill. Chargers over the Titans for 11 points. Packers over the Panthers. I know the Panthers are in the hunt, but the Packers want to win a Super Bowl. Cowboys over the Cardinals. The Cardinals suck. Jags over the Raiders. Travis Hunter, please don't die. Patriots over the Falcons. The Falcons are dead. Broncos over Houston. I really like the Broncos on the road. I know they're underdogs. I don't understand that. Bengals over the Bears. It's now or never for the Bengals. Washington over Seattle. I really hope Jaden Daniels plays. Terry McLaurin also out again. Bills over the Chiefs. It's the regular season, Bills versus Chiefs. You know Josh Allen's going to win now, and then Mahomes is going to win in December. Colts over the Steelers, and the Giants over the Niners as my heart pick for 1 point.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not betting on the Giants, but I like where you're going with a couple of these games. I do have to ask, Washington over Seattle. That's a tough one. That's a head-scratcher for me.
Washington needs the win. They're at home. They're going to be in the black unis. They got some Hall of Fame ceremonies going on. Jaden Daniels should be back. I think this is kind of their last stand. If they lose this game, they're selling at the deadline. The season's over.
Yeah, that's another make or break game of the weekend. I mean, if the Commanders go down, I don't see why rush Jaden Daniels even back if they lose this game. Wouldn't you rather just have him be healthy for another shot next year? I mean, that's an uphill battle.
Matt, and that's a good thought, but after what I saw from them last week with Terry McLaurin, I'm like, what are they doing? I mean, you trot Terry McLaurin out there in a game without Jaden Daniels against the Chiefs, of all teams, like a game you're probably not going to win. That's the game you bring him back. He retweaks his quad, his hammy, whatever it was, quad, and now he's not playing next week. Like, why are we not taking the time to actually sit these guys, get them healthy? It's just, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Because Dan Quinn's a clown and always has been a clown.
A lot of things they've done have not made sense this year.
Brian, I know you're a huge Dan Quinn guy.
I like him more than you do, but
He's
there's
kind
not
of a
really.
clown, dude.
You can't come back from 28-3.
No.
It's always going to hang over you.
All
All right,
right,
Jack. Round
I'll
us
get
up.
into it. Wrap it up. Fully confident in the Rams over the Saints. And then I got the Packers over the Panthers, the Chargers over the Titans, the Jags taking down the Raiders. Yes, that is all the way up at 11 points. I got the Niners over the Giants,
Oh,
the
you're
Lions. You're cooked. The Lions over the Vikings, Baltimore over Miami. I got the Steelers winning at home against Indianapolis. It's definitely a risky one, but I'm really willing to risk it for the biscuit. I don't think Tomlin and Rodgers drop two straight. I'm taking Washington State over Washington, D.C.
Okay. I see where you went. I was wondering where you were going with that, but
I'm taking the Cowboys over the Cards, the Pats over the Falcons. Speaking of 28-3, I'm taking the Bills over the Chiefs. Bill at Mile High. They're getting it done. What's their stadium called? Not Mile
Chiefs?
High. No.
Arrowhead.
Bills. The Bills.
Highmark.
Highmark. I called it Mile High. My bad. Highmark. Bills are getting that done at Highmark. Bengals are beating the Bears. And last but not least, I'm taking the Broncos to beat the Texans. And I don't like that they're underdogs in this one, but I still have faith in them to beat a bad Texans team.
You know why? Because Bo Nix is a great quarterback.
No, because their defense is good. This should be an under game. What is the over-under for this one?
Oh, God. It's got to be like 38.5, I had to guess.
It is
Also, was anybody ever expecting the Texans defense
39
to come
and a
out
half.
and look lights out this year?
Yeah,
Like, was that on anybody? It wasn't on my radar.
I think
It wasn't on my
definitely.
radar.
Definitely on my radar. Yeah, they're a great defense. They were great last year. They've been great under D'Amico. You got Stingley. He's one of the best lockdown corners in the league. I love Jalen Petrie, their safety. And I'm going to stop giving them compliments now because I don't like them. But, yes, they have a good defense.
Will Anderson still there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
still-
captain
he
of
had
that
a pick, I
defense.
As soon as Joe Mixon had his whole thing, I kind of was down on the Texans. He's a
Well,
huge
their
part of that
offense
offense.
sucks.
Also, what's the update on Joe Mixon? Can we
He's not
get an
going to play this
update?
year.
Like, what? Like, we're just getting nothing, dude. That was like decent draft capital on a guy that, which is also why I will always advocate for not drafting. And the draft should be a week before game one, at most.
It's Luis Rojas all over again. The Texans have no idea where he is.
They have no idea. They actually have no idea. I agree. That's a great point, Brian. They have no idea.
And that is the confidence picks. I
Random.
always get a little sad when the music ends.
It's a good tune.
Yeah, shout out
Come-
whoever made that on
Come
copyright
back
free.
to real life.
But yeah, I think that's the show, fellas. Unless you have anything else.
Nah, usually I kind of dropped it in the middle of the show, but we usually end it with, what team is at like the make or break point of the week. We highlighted the Jags that, if they lose, season's going down the toilet. What's the other one we just
Washington.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Like, hey,
Washington.
we're either going for it or we're throwing the towel in.
Low key, if the Niners lose to the Giants, they're kind of cooked.
I would agree with that. I think Baltimore is kind of in a make it or break it week every week.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Baltimore's just in win now mode. They especially with Lamar back. Like, I think them winning last week against the Bears was huge for them to like say, hey, let's take a run at this thing.
They're
I
probably
think this
favorites in the division again.
I mean, that was a really big win for them, and
They are. They're minus 125 to win the AFC East.
you mean AFC North?
Yeah. I've gotten really bad with division.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, this is a big game. It's not necessarily a make it or break it, though it might be. This game for the Texans is a big game against the Broncos. These are two teams that are going to be fighting for wild card spots, most likely. And I think the Texans need it a little bit more than the Broncos do right now.
The Falcons a little bit in that spot too.
I mean, I'm out on them, but I don't know if they're out on themselves. So if they're not already, then yes, they need a win this week for sure. You can't drop that game to Miami last week and then go two straight.
Yeah. I thought there was one more I might have had, but
I think the Falcons are just cooked.
Yeah. I feel like they still think that they have a shot. So they're probably going to go up to New England and try and win this weekend. But I kind of hope they do. But we'll see. Don't have a whole lot of faith in them. They're probably the hardest team to judge. I mean, one week they'll dominate a team like the Bills, and then the next they're losing to the Dolphins. So they're a tough team for me to grade.
yeah, Falcons are a disaster. Panthers
You guys-
4-4.
Did you buy your Halloween candy yet?
I did. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Did you did you put your razor blades in your Halloween candy yet?
Hey, now.
We're not evil, Jack.
But God forbid a man makes a joke.
Agreed. Last debate heading into Halloween, though. This has been controversial on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, on a couple platforms that I've seen. Not sure how much we're exposed to it growing up a little bit. It has been a thing. Fruit snacks as Halloween candy. Yes or no?
Fuck no.
No.
Grow up. Give the kid a chocolate bar.
If you're going to give him a fruit snack, give him a banana.
Have you guys not seen that?
Pause.
Like, get your mind out of the gutter. If you're gonna give them fruit snacks, just give them fruit. Give them chocolate or give them
Like a packet of
fruit
like
snacks. Don't do it half-assed.
snacks.
Either be a shitty trick or treat handout
But it's okay.
person,
But it's
or
okay. But it's okay to do gummy bears.
no.
You
Halloween is
see a
chocolate
lot
candy.
of gummy bears on Halloween night.
Yes. The little
No.
packets of Haribo. Yes, those fly.
What's
It
the
should be all
difference?
chocolate. All chocolate.
What's the difference?
No gummy bears, no fruit snacks. Just
And
give them
it's all
Snickers,
good,
and
like
all
Fave
good.
Fives, and
A pack of
Reese's.
Welch's fruit snacks is not flying for me.
People do it.
Yeah, be better.
People
Be
do
better.
it. What
I'm with
about
you,
what
be
about
better.
when they hand out the SpongeBob branded Krabby Patty? That's like a gelatin fruit snack. You guys
That
never
counts
seen
'cause
that?
it's-
That counts.
That
That
counts.
counts. I'm in on that. That's a Halloween.
If you want to go like exotic gummy candy, then that's fine. Like you're not normally buying. Like if you're a
All right.
kid, you're not normally eating Krabby Patty gummies, but you're
All
gonna
as I
eat some gummy
said-
bears or fruit
All
snacks.
as I said is it allowed? You said you're gonna eat some gummy bears or fruit snacks too, isn't that, Brian?
Well, yeah, if you're a kid and you're like getting snacks for school, chances are at least once a week you're gonna put some fruit snacks in there. Don't give it to him for Halloween. He's already eating it for lunch. Or she.
Look, there's gonna be a lot of kids
Good job,
getting
Brian.
fruit snacks this year.
2025, I have to.
Yeah, way to sneak that one in there. Dude, I don't know. It's a big debate. I've been saying.
Just go to the store and get the Hershey's or Mars like variety packs with the
I
candy.
mean, we're talking
Hand out
Kit
candy
Kats and Snickers and Reese's. Like it's
Reese's,
not that
Hershey's.
hard.
No, it's not.
In today's age, like I'm sure you could give a kid a Feastable and he'd like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act like I know what that is. I know it's Mr. Beast's chocolate bar or something.
Oh, it's terrible. I've had it once
I-
in my life. It was
I
absolutely horrid.
never bothered to try it, but yeah, I mean, sounds like it flies. It's just a chocolate bar.
Like I feel like if somebody handed me an apple as a kid,
I would throw it.
Throw
I
it.
would be like, "What the hell is this?" But if somebody gave me a pack of fruit snacks, I'd be like, "All right, just throw it in the bag and keep it moving."
I would throw it in the bag and keep it moving, but then I'd
But you'd probably
trade it with my brother or sister or something like that. Try to deal that. I'm not having that crap.
Yeah, like if you're gonna be a shitty trick or treat host, give him a toothbrush or something. Like I got a few toothbrushes and like yo-yos back in the day. Just go all in. Don't half-ass it. Either be good at handing out candy or terrible at it.
Matt, you look pissed. Like, are you in on the fruit
No,
snacks?
I was just asking a question. I'm not in or out. I don't trick or treat anymore. But I was just curious as
Well,
to
if you were handing out candy, would you buy fruit snacks?
I don't think I would do it. I wouldn't hand out fruit snacks
Because you're a good man.
I would do some sort of chocolate. Seems the way to go. I'm personally a Reese's guy. Peanut butter cups. That's probably my favorite. If I had to pick one, I'm also in general. I know it sounds crazy, not really a big like dessert or chocolate or just any kind of sweets guy. So I know that probably sounds a little crazy, but I'm like, they do candy bowls at work, and like I'm never running. It gets filled up, and people are flying to the bowl, and I'm, could care less. Occasionally after dinner, if I need something, I'll do a Reese's Klondike bar out of the freezer. Is the go-to.
That sounds good.
That sounds delightful.
Remember the Twix ice cream bars?
Yeah, same
I had
concept.
those at school.
Same
Those
kind
were
of
so good.
concept, except they're squares and it's chocolate coating, vanilla ice cream, but it has that little, Reese's peanut butter flavor.
All right, I gotta go eat, boys. It's dinner time. Y'all make me hungry.
That's the go-to. All right. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy
Have a
Halloween.
spooky weekend.
Peace.
It's the Great Pumpkin.